Hey, what's up? It's not a newbie. Back again with yet another video. And today, what I'm taking a look at is it's an unboxing video. I mean, the box is like right here, but I already took it out of the box because I did a more general. This is part of me participating in the Barnes and Noble Criterion Collection, July 2024 50% off sale. So I already did a general overview video where I unboxed everything I got in this order. By the way, if you want to take a look at that, it should be up on the channel already. But this is specifically for Othello. Here, taking a look at Othello. This is by Orson Welles. The film is by Orson Welles. Othello is not by Orson Welles. And kind of just like reading off of the back here, seemed like this film basically was in production hell. It took like 3 years to make this film, and it was on a very low budget. There are two versions of this film included on here as well, which I was not necessarily expecting. So I am looking forward to checking this out. I haven't seen any Orson Welles films, I don't think. And I did get another Orson Welles film. I think, was that The Trial? It's Orson Welles. That also was in this order. So I'm looking forward to checking out his works. They should be a fun time. I would like to dive a little bit deeper into some of the bigger directors of that sort of era of like the 50s and the 60s of film, because I know like in Alfred Hitchcock, who I know he's not just from the 50s and the 60s, but I've been a fan of some of his works. Specifically Alfred Hitchcock Presents. I love that show. But yeah, Orson Welles also I think is probably in a similar lane, at least as far as like era and time period. So looking forward to checking this out as well. I like how simple the art on the front here is. It's not anything that really tries to scream at you like, hey, pay attention to me, but the imagery is still very striking. And I think they definitely picked a good picture here, or if this is a composite, they definitely picked two good pictures here to use for the cover of this. Looking here on the side, I guess this is like the spine or whatever. We see the name of the film, Othello, as well as something letting you know that this is indeed from the Criterion Collection. Taking a look at the back here, we've got a description of the film, as well as the title of the film. We also have some like tech specs and things, so you know more about like the transfer, what's actually included on the disc, and all that stuff. And we've also got some details here, kind of talking about the details that are ascribed to each version. Opening this up, ooh, okay. I like how everything in here is black and white because the movie's in black and white. That's a neat detail that I noticed with the trial as well. So I thought that was a nice touch. Yeah, not surprisingly, we don't have a lot of pictures in here. For a lot of the older films in the Criterion Collection, you don't really see a lot of pictures because I think they didn't take nearly as many set photos. But the pictures that we do get, of course, are printed in a very, very high resolution, and they look quite high quality. So they're definitely worth it. And there's a little piece in here called "In Pieces" by Jeffrey O'Brien. So if you even know what that is, get this because it's in here. So, I generally don't love reading booklets, but they can be fun. It was nice to sort of like browse through the contents of A Princess Bride while watching it with my younger sister. That was kind of cool. Now, it looks like they've got two discs. I think ostensibly for each version, because there are two versions of. There's like an American version and a UK version of this film. So here we've got one of the discs. Not sure which edition is on each disc because I don't think it says, does it? No, it doesn't say. But it does say the length up here in the corner. So I guess you can cross-reference the lengths because it does say on the back which length is of which film. So you can cross-reference that to figure out, which film is on which disc. I kind of wish that it would just say on like the disc or something, like what is on each disc, but not a huge deal when you can sort of infer that with the information that they provide on the back. And yeah, here is the other disc. Really wish they said what is on each disc on the outside, though, because I do think that would be just a little bit more convenient. You shouldn't have to cross-reference runtimes. Like that seems unnecessarily tedious. But beyond not saying what's on each disc, it seems like, yeah, I'll have to look at this a little bit more, but I don't see anything denoting what's on each disc. But other than that, kind of happy with this. Apparently, this is from a 4K digital transfer as well, so I'm expecting this to look about as good as any Blu-ray can look. You can get some really nice looking Blu-rays from 4K transfers. But yeah, looking forward to diving into this, checking this out. This should be fun to watch, especially with some of my siblings and stuff, because they don't like all the stuff that I like to watch, but I know some of them are at least borderline interested in checking out like some older films and older cinema. So I'll enjoying this with them, hopefully. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have this movie or this copy of this movie or have seen this movie, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of it. I like reading your guys' comments, and I do plan on responding to them eventually at some point. Sorry I've been a little bit behind on that lately. I will work on that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in another video if you want to see another one of my videos.